Bach is, unfortunately, a composer I don't sing frequently. I have sung both St. John and St. Matthew Passion, and the cantata Ich habe genug quite often, actually. But these days of recording, you don't get the opportunity to record complete St. Matthew Passions and complete B minor Mass and complete St. John Passion. So I really wanted to put these down on disc. I thought that it was important for me as an artist and also important for my voice type, this repertoire. So it was something that I've been planning to do for quite a few years now.
The voice, when I first started working with him, was somehow lighter and higher in a way, but as he's got older, so the voice has richened and darkened a little bit and lowered a little bit and also grown in size, but it still has that incredible beauty of sound, that the way he can just conjure up a whole image, an emotive image, just simply with the color that he uses, let alone what he does with the text, is still something that I remember from the very first time I worked with him.
Interpretively, I don't come to Bach any differently than I would to a Lieder or to a Handel opera. I mean, the words, it's still an amazing story. Some people think the Passions are the most amazing story ever. And so it's still about emotion, it's still about singing. Because it's performed primarily in the church, and the history is the church, I really don't change the way I sing this repertoire. I come at it in an operatic way as I do my Handel opera.
But he's always been an incredibly instinctive performer. I mean, he's someone who will look at a line and turn a phrase, and it'll come more from his heart than it does from his head in some ways. And quite often when one tries to steer or suggest another way of doing something, he has to understand it emotionally before he'll agree to actually do it intellectually. But I mean, that's what is one of the joys of things, because it also adds to a lot of spontaneity in our music making.
The disc itself, I really wanted it to be an aria disc. I didn't want it to be a cantata disc, because I wanted to put the John arias down and the Matthew arias down. and the B minor Mass. And so I thought about doing Ich habe genug as a full cantata, Vergnügte Ruhe as a full cantata, but I like the idea of having Bach arias. It's rare that you see that. My voice has changed over the last 10, 12, 15 years. The high soprano-y notes that I used to have to wow an audience, they don't really exist anymore. My voice has settled down lower. I think it's probably a much warmer voice than it used to be. And I would like to believe that interpretively I've grown quite a lot. I think that comes with age and experience, and what a better time to record Bach than when you feel like you're in the prime of your career.